Hello everyone, welcome to the 8th ever episode of Pod Guy, and today we have a super duper cool and special and awesome guest. Give it up for Muncher Maniac.
Let's go, it's me, Muncher Maniac,
Whoa.
Eli Guy's brother, let's go.
Alright, so first of all, introduce yourself.
I'm Muncher Maniac, Eli Guy's brother, and I might be known for Mario Maker too. And we hang out a lot, me and Elisha. Me and Eli.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything,
How did I meet Eli Guy?
Stop. I'm supposed to tell you the question.
Okay,
Stop
okay.
it. How did you meet the famous Eli Guy? How did you meet me? Tell us the whole story.
I guess when I was born,
I want to tell you the question.
I met
so I'm gonna
you.
move my computer over here.
When I was born, I guess I was like, hey, you have a big brother, and then
What were your first impressions of me? Muncher Maniac is my brother, in case you didn't know that,
Yeah.
which you might not have. Who knows?
Maybe. I thought you were a good brother, I guess.
Aw, thank you. What did you think of my personality?
I don't know, honestly.
Okay.
You're like, hi, I'm Eli. That was you when you were little.
How's your day going so far?
I'm good.
What's happened?
So I started off and I made pancakes.
I had those.
Yeah, I made chocolate chip pancakes. That was good. And then I went to the pool with my dad and did some lap swim. And then went home and played some Mario Maker, like I always do. And then I went back to the pool with Elisha, and now we're here.
Nice. My day has been similar. I stayed home. Let's see. I played some tennis with my dad, and then I laid on my bed animating. And then I carried some boxes into my van with Toaster Fire because she came to my house for a second.
Oh wait,
and then
she did?
Yeah,
Oh,
actually.
wow.
And then
I don't remember that.
Oh well, yeah, but that happened. I went to the pool with Muncher and my dad, and
we talked about Phineas and Ferb.
And Milo, mainly Milo Murphy's Law and Hamster and Gretel.
Yeah, Hamster and Gretel. I'm excited for that. That'll be so cool.
We're hopelessly obsessed with those shows.
Yup.
But yeah,
not hopelessly.
Yeah, hopelessly at this point. Then we the whole time we pretty much stayed in the lazy river and just talked about our lives.
Lazy like the river is.
Exactly. We were lazy.
Such a good show.
And then I got home, and then Muncher Maniac was like, let's record Pod Guy. Oh boy, I can't wait to say the thing that I'm gonna say at the end.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
He's got that totally planned out, so you better watch to the end so you can figure out the crazy thing he's gonna, the crazy advice he's gonna give you at the end.
Yeah, it's such good advice.
It's crazy and nuts and bonkers. Okay, is there anything big or exciting coming up in your life? This will be the same for both of us, likely.
Yeah, Nick is coming over pretty soon to our house, and that'll be so much fun, cause Nick is amazing.
I think is he coming to our house?
Well,
Nick, verify in the comments below now. Don't just pause the video right now and just answer the question in the comments.
Yes, I hope he's watching.
Or else I'm blocking you.
That's me. I think we also might be going to his house, and then Hamster's Gretel coming out this summer. That'll be fun to watch.
In case you don't know, Hamster and Gretel is the new show in the Phineas Milo verse. And it's gonna be really good. And I hope Milo will make a cameo in it, and then everyone will go back and be like, "What's Milo Murphy's Law?" And the internet
let's watch that.
And then the internet will get obsessed with it, just like they did with Megamind, and then it'll become actually popular, and then it'll get a season 3. Sorry, it needs a season 3.
Yeah, it does. Wait, do they have just 2 seasons planned for that?
For Hamster and Gretel?
Yeah.
I have no idea. They'll make it however many they want to. Anyways, Nick was like, hey, you don't have to answer every single question yourself.
But we do.
Well, I don't, but our answers are like the same, so
kind of.
He specifically mentioned the part where I talk about bigger, exciting things coming up in your life. He said I didn't have to answer it every time, so, yeah. Do you have any pets? If so, who is your favorite? We have
Ellie and May. It's my favorite. My little sister always gets mad at me when I say that, and it always results in a fight. But
Yeah, I feel
But
like
that's my opinion.
I feel like this is one of those questions where it would matter infinitely more what the guest says than the host. But we share pets, obviously,
Yeah.
so yeah. We could just.
I mean,
move on
Ellie
from
is a
that.
lot calmer, but we also have George.
Oh
which,
yeah, I forgot about.
Did you ever mention George?
I don't think I did.
That's kind of funny. You have a pet fish named George.
We do. He's a fish. At least he's not. Wait, did you
Good
listen?
fish.
Did you listen to the podcast?
I don't know. I might have listened to it while I was playing Mario Maker.
But
I don't know.
He said, I hope Pup. Shout out to Pup if he's listening to this. But he said that
Yes.
his fish is like 10 years old and it refuses to die.
What?
Yes.
10? That's insane.
And one of the times like the fish fell out of like its water bowl and it survived
God.
that.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
I know.
Bro.
Anyways, that we've been over that.
Immortal.
Do you like drawing? If so, what do you like to draw? Was the computer the last thing you drew? Go on computer drawing?
I like to draw restaurants and like stuff. I'm really bad at drawing people for some reason. But one of the last thing I drew when I was bored during class, I just drew a Chromebook with a really detailed Chromebook with every key, because I was looking at another kid's Chromebook while I was doing it. We were supposed to be doing a project, but I was like done with it, I think. And then I just drew that, and then drew a plate and a fork and spoon around it, like I was eating a Chromebook. I was really, really bored.
So you were like, okay, here's a computer.
Yeah, because my Chromebook was dead, so I couldn't play games.
You were like, here's my computer. Where do I go from here? Plate, fork.
Yes.
That was your thought process?
Yo, that was pretty much it.
Nice. Okay.
I don't draw that often, though.
Okay. As for me, same old animations, drawing for Noah the Spike. So yeah. What are nostalgic childhood memories? You were talking
yes.
About, oh my gosh,
excited.
we're like halfway through the questions already.
Ooh,
and
this
this
is 7 minutes.
Whoa.
We gotta spend a lot of time. So we got one
Oh
planned.
boy, this is gonna be like a new
this
low.
year's camping trip. So I don't know how, but I had this water bottle and this and for some reason I found a dead fish on the beach, and then I put the water bottle that had no water in it, and then I put the dead fish in it and filled it up with the water and sand and a bunch of stuff. But that was it. I'll just talk about that camping trip, and that was just a legendary thing. And then later there's this song called "Dear Younger Me" that we used to always think was a meme, and we just. Me, Nick, and Eli just thought it would be so funny if we just, like, do you know how stuff in the microwave rotates? We thought it would be funny if we just had a video of that rotating like that, playing Dear Younger Me. It's super dumb. It's dumb to mention on the podcast, but it's funny.
Oh, we didn't actually make that video.
Yeah, but we should have.
We talked about it.
And I was thinking we should make a whole new YouTube channel just for that. Just for dumb clips of that fish.
Do it. Make that channel.
Oh yeah, maybe once I get a new phone. But my current one isn't that great.
Ooh, talk about your phone and how you want a new phone. That's something to fill time.
My new phone. My current one, I've had a lot of videos where I got world records on popular levels. So I had this one with 22,000 plays that got deleted. Another one with 37,000 plays that I recorded, but that one also got deleted. But my newest one is getting... But I have another world record I'm going for that has 50,000 plays. That I'll hopefully get sometime soon. Make a video on. And I want to get a new phone, the Moto G Power, and it's $124. Because that'll be a lot better and it has a lot more storage. My current one is a Moto E, which only has like... It was only like $60 to buy. It's like 5 years old and somehow still works.
It was a pain to edit with that thing.
Yeah, it has some big cracks in it.
Wait,
and
do you even use an editor for your videos?
Nope, no editor. I have no editor.
I had an editor. I had Screen Recorder, so I like recorded my screen and then I could edit on screen like images, and like I couldn't go back and like re-record my voice, so it was kind of a miracle when I got an iPhone and I could like actually use a good editor. Like at first I used Splice, And then I got iMovie, which was which I was used to, and so I could use that. And I still use iMovie to this day.
I have his old phone now, but the only thing I can really edit on my phone is just trim videos. That's pretty much it.
You need to get it's not like amazing, but it's definitely better than what you have. You need to get the app Screen Recorder so you can edit images on screen and crop the screen a little bit maybe, so you could wasn't there like a book in the way of the camera in one of your videos or something? Didn't Mom say that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I always have a book in the way of my camera to set it up, and I'm gonna use Eli's broken tripod.
It doesn't matter what you
we're on
call
We're on childhood memories, but I forgot we had like this bathroom Olympics thing where he did a bunch of stuff and did a bunch of crazy stuff in the bathroom. And do you want to share another story? Remember the clapping one?
You are going so fast through this. Just the bathroom Olympics thing. That was during the Nick camping trip, so he was there too.
I talk fast.
And we were. I think we mentioned this in the podcast with Nick, but Wushi's saying stuff on Discord. I'll just ignore that. But just go back and listen to that podcast. I don't remember everything right now, but if you want more details on that, go look at that because it was funny, and we gotta do that yearly. It's summer now again, obviously. So next Nick camping trip, we gotta remember to do that. I'm just gonna call it the Nick camping trip.
It's just a family camp, but the only person we care about there is Nick.
That's not true.
The only person we mainly hang out with. It's like
the Nick camping.
Yeah. Not the other cousins, just Nick.
Anyways, let's keep talking about the phones. Because if we keep going with the questions, I don't want to make this seem forced, but it's just if we keep going with the questions, this is going to be like 20 minutes long. So.
Yeah. What's your phone? Do you want to get a new one, or are you planning to?
I'm perfectly fine with my phone. My phone, I use iMovie on it to edit Eli Guy videos, but Pod Guy episodes, iMovie can only export 15-minute videos, so Pod Guy, and there's no limit on the editor Splice, so I use that for Pod Guy. It can take a while to export them, but it's worth it and to upload it.
I actually have a few stories with my phone in Eli.
Wait, can I keep talking though?
Yeah, okay.
What was it? I was gonna say this phone has so much storage. I don't get how. I think I picked an option one time, and since then I've had an insane amount of storage. The fact that I can have I've had at least 3 hour-and-a-half long Pod Guy videos on my phone at once, just for editing reasons, because one of them is the original cut, and then the next one is the same thing but with an image over it, and then another one is something else that I use for editing. So 3 hour-and-a-half long videos on my phone at the same time, and there's not even a problem with it. So
yeah,
because I remember back in 2020 during summer, it was a rough time for editing because my phone just kept on deleting things, and there was this whole video I'd had recorded with Clayton in it. Well, not with Clayton's voice, but it had a text-to-speech voice instead for Clayton. And then that whole video got deleted, and I was very upset about that. So now that's pretty much lost Eli Guy media. It was a video talking about why Mario Kart 8 is the best Mario Kart game. And I think I sent the script to that once. Sorry, you can talk now.
That's what happened with my 2 other videos that I put multiple hours into. That was so sad. And I have some stories with my phone. The cracks in it. Should we tell that one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. What? I don't know why. Me and Nick always want when my current phone now, when it was Elisha's, me and Nick always wanted to burn it in a fire for some reason, destroy it, and we came up with these insane ways. And one time I just decided to bite it. That was really embarrassing, and now my phone has a crack in it. That's.
I think I told you to bite it, didn't I? I remember we were at a gas station.
I remember that.
We were stopped at a gas station.
I had glass in my teeth.
You did?
Yeah, a little bit.
You didn't tell me that. But we were stopped at a gas station, and I was like, Isaac, bite my phone, and I didn't. I didn't know if he would actually do it. I just wanted to see what would happen if I told you to, and he did it.
Yeah. Another story with the phone. I remember, for some reason, Elisha wanted to make another Google account on my phone, and then.
Oh.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And then I played the Oh yeah. And for some reason, my phone just didn't want to turn on. It didn't want to get to any screen, and the only thing I could do was reset it. and I had downloaded this game called My Singing Monsters. It's a good game, by the way, and I had a lot of progress on that game, and then I got so angry because all that was deleted, and now My Singing Monsters is, I don't find it funny anymore, but I'll play some Geometry Dash now.
Hey, wait, we're on childhood memories anyways. We should talk about the My Singing Monsters craze.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let me tell about that. So, this was around the time when Pokemon Go was popular. I remember our family in particular and all of our relatives, we were obsessed with the game My Singing Monsters.
Yeah.
Like, everyone in our family had the game except my dad, and we all played it every single day. We were on, there were these things called, like, tribal islands where different people could, like, join them, and we were all part of, like, giant tribal islands and communities, and we, like,
that was fun.
We met, like, famous people on it, and, like, we were obsessed with that for, like, a good year.
Yeah, that was, like, multiple years ago, and our grandpa still plays it.
I was about to mention that.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Our grandpa, he plays games for a long time.
Yeah.
Whoa, I should have my grandparents on Pod Guy. I never thought of that.
Oh, that's actually a good idea. Maybe when we go over to, like, the lake, we should do
Whoa,
that.
I'm gonna do that. I am gonna do that.
That's so good.
That would be really good. I should have both of them on one episode. That would be great.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm excited to do that. I gotta remember to do that. I wonder if they know about Pod Guy. I wonder if they've listened. I would assume when we go up there, I'll probably tell them about Pod Guy, and they'll probably listen to some of them. Oh boy, I'm excited for that now. I could have Aunt Kate on there, or like Uncle
Aunt Kate,
Ben,
yeah.
or
we could have those people,
or Aunt Kate, like
our relatives,
the other Aunt Kate, or
Aunt Katie. I
yeah.
don't know.
What if we just had all our
farm episodes during that trip?
What if we just had all of our, like, relatives on Dad's side, too? Like, we had Graham and Nancy, and then, all of the cousins, and, like, just all of the relatives have to go on Pod Guy. No, I'm just kidding. I think the family members would go before all those people. Anyways, what topic were we on? Oh, yeah, still nostalgic childhood memories. This is I guess this part is kind of the meat and potatoes of it since we were kind of talking about what we should do for most of this.
A camp memory we were gonna mention wasn't it, like, one time I remember when for some reason they wanted me to get a rag, and then I went up to get the rag, and and when I found it, I told the table, "Yay, I found it!" And then they saw me and just started applauding, and then in a few seconds, the entire camp was applauding, and I had no reason why. But then when I sat down, everyone told me they were applauding at me. Like, that was probably like 100 people just randomly applauding at me, and I had no clue why.
You told that story so fast. Just so you know, we were in like a cafeteria, and it was like it was at the end of mealtime, and we were gonna clean up, and we told him to go get a rag, and then. Yeah.
It took me a while to find that rag. I'm going to talk slowly now.
It's okay. Nostalgic childhood. Okay, I'll say mine. Mine was just, I wanted to mention that our whole family used to have things called family shows where, like...
Called family shows?
Well, that's what we called them. But we would, like, pick a show with, like, continuity, and then we would just watch an episode of it together, like, once every night. And we got really invested in them because we just watched them together as a family.
And the options were so obscure, some of them were.
This is my story.
Sorry.
It's okay. But we picked, like, a bunch of, like, at least we picked 2 Amazon original shows that I guarantee you've probably never heard of. Gordimer Gibbons. Look it up. It was okay, I think. And Androids. Those
were so good.
Oh yeah, speaking of Androids, a couple days ago, the song from the credits of every episode just randomly played in my head, so I decided to look it up, and it's kind of a good song.
I don't remember that.
It was like weird science, do 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 do, did never see before. You don't remember that?
I feel like I could. If I heard, I probably remember, but I don't remember it right now.
Probably. I won't play it right now. I'll play it afterwards.
Yeah.
Maybe. And then the show. I mentioned
Lost
Gordimer
in
Gibbons.
Space.
Yeah, the Netflix Lost in Space. There are like 3 renditions of that at this point. But the Netflix show, we watched the first season of that together. We liked that. We enjoyed that.
Our dad now just watches it by himself, sadly, and he always tries to get the whole family together, but none of us care anymore.
I think he finished it by now. There's like 2
yeah,
seasons.
probably.
And then a series of unfortunate events. That one is my personal favorite.
We rewatched as a family pretty recently, I think.
We didn't rewatch the whole thing. We rewatched an episode. We watched like the movie based on it. But that series is unironically like so amazing and charming and well written.
It's just a good series.
It's a really engaging story for like anyone. I feel like it's so dark yet so like innocent at the same time, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of like childish. Some of the jokes and like, stuff are childish, but it's like dark.
It's a kids show, but yet it's like dark and not in the kind of way that like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, where it's like it looks like it's something for kids but it has a dark twist. It just has like the atmosphere is like family friendly, but like the stuff in it is kind of dark.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good show. It's a very good show.
Yeah. Recommend it.
I think that's I'll try to think of one more. Wait, no, nah. We've been on nostalgic childhood memories.
So far half of the podcast just nostalgic childhood memories. I mean, I guess that's one of the main ones.
It's the best thing for us to talk about specifically since we share a lot of it. And what are some overrated things in your opinion?
Apple as a company is overrated. Their phones are mostly overpriced. They always slow their phones down more than any other company, in my opinion. They don't even put chargers in their phones. I just think it's a bad company. And then they release a new phone for like $100 more. It's like, hey, we got newer, dumber emojis.
They're dumb. You don't like the feature where you could animate your face? Just kidding. I don't care about that.
Yeah. Nobody cares about the features. They just buy them to sound cool, probably.
I remember when the feature where you could like have an animated emoji on your face. I remember at first I thought that seemed so cool for some reason. I don't get why.
It doesn't seem that cool
that's
now.
Not even cool. That was like on the iPhone X. I remember that came out when I was in like 6th grade.
Wasn't another feature that was waterproof?
That might have been.
I mean, that's a decent feature.
I've always wanted to use my phone underwater. That's something I need in my life because I just can't wait till I get out of the pool to use my phone.
Yeah.
Oh wait, speaking of that, let's talk about people that you go on their phone when they're in a hot tub. Like, imagine...
Oh, yeah. My sister once did that. My older sister sometimes does that.
Whoa.
And it always, like, bugs me so much because I don't want it to fall in. Like, are you kidding me? Thousands of dollars on the line.
I know. Like, you can't wait, like a couple of minutes to go on your phone. Is that really worth the risk?
Yeah, and people who go on my phone in the toilet also bugs me. It's not that they're going to drop it in. Mostly because, like, seriously...
I go on my phone in the toilet.
Yeah, I just...
A lot of people do.
Yeah, I just find it kind of weird.
It is kind of weird, but, like, it's not that much of a risk to drop it in.
Yeah, but...
But people, like...
Yeah. Can't you put down your phone for, like, 10 seconds?
Maybe if something super crazy was happening on the internet, like if Gravity Falls was getting a new movie, maybe I would if I really couldn't wait, but usually I wouldn't go on my phone in a hot tub. So yeah. Yeah, and if your family was like forcing you, like, go in the hot tub or your screens are all taken away for a year or whatever. Yeah. All right. Anyways, that was a little off topic, but that's okay. Yeah. Getting off topic is a good thing. We're still on the overrated stuff. Oh yeah, just candy in general. That's not chocolate candy. I don't really like Tootsie Rolls, especially Smarties. Smarties are gross. Yeah, you mentioned that one earlier. Not in the podcast. Yeah, but like when we were at the pool. Yeah, that was good. Smarties are just gross. I feel like something that's underrated. I know we're supposed to be talking about overrated things, but I feel like Nerds are an underrated candy. They're really good. Oh yeah. I don't know. Nerds. I remember good. Nerds Rope. Nerds Rope isn't that good, but Nerds are just like good Nerds candy. Nerds Rope. Yeah, that wasn't that good. It had like a really sour like rope thing, and then it had just Nerds like surrounded. Wasn't that sour? Wasn't there like Sour Punch? Is that what it was? No. You know what Sour Punch is? Yeah, I do. Those are not very good. I had those. I got those. They're just sour and have like no flavor. I got those from the pool snack shack. I used to get that. I thought it was connected to like Sour Patch Kids because the names are kind of similar, but I don't think it is. No, but those Nerds Rope are bad. I feel like there's. Oh! I know this is overrated segments, but I just thought of another underrated candy. Almond Joys are so good. Do you like Almond Joy? Yeah, but they make me sick. They like make my head hurt for some reason. Really? That's weird.
I mean, they taste good, but they make my head and stomach hurt.
I like Almond Joys so much. It's just chocolate, and then there's coconut inside, and there's a little nut in the middle. It's so simple, but yet it's so good.
I always pick out the nut. I
It's
was just like, take it and just eat it. And then eat the rest.
It's not like a genius thing you have to think of. Whoa, I can't believe I thought of this insane idea. It's just chocolate with coconut inside of it, and there's a nut on top. And it's so simple, but it's so pleasing on your taste buds.
I also think that lemon juice is overrated. Lemon juice and savory things just go so well together.
Lemon juice is overrated or underrated?
Underrated. Like lemon juice on just savory things. Like
what?
I don't know. In HelloFresh meals, they always put lemons, and I put so much on it tastes way better. Like tacos and burritos, and I feel like on lasagna would be so good. That would be really good.
Yeah. What's the overrated thing? Well, I said it earlier. Oh yeah. The Phineas and Ferb song "Busted" is
busted. That's bad.
It's good, but it just doesn't. I don't know.
Squirrels in My Pants is way better.
I feel like the melody is good, but for some reason I feel like
busted.
The execution isn't that. It's okay.
Wait, Elisha, remember when I was obsessed with Candace Party for no reason? Candace Party.
You're not still obsessed with that?
I mean, it's decent. It's not a party. It's an intimate get together. Candace Party. Candace Party.
It's an okay song.
Yeah, it's good.
You thought it was so funny.
Yeah,
that was like your favorite episode of the whole show.
Yeah, I was obsessed with that episode.
Didn't you like that more than Across the Second Dimension?
I think for a little bit, but I like the Across the Second Dimension more now.
Me too. Masterpiece
Candace
of a
Party.
movie.
Candace Party.
I watched that movie 3 times in the same weekend.
That's I don't understand that. That's just crazy.
How? Really?
In 3 times in the same weekend? I mean, that gives me our old Frozen faves vibes.
You want to know something even more crazy? Imagine watching getting Moana and then watching it 6 times the day you get it, and then 5 times the next day. That's what Toaster Fire did.
I feel like someone did that. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like that's a thing that you would tell me that, like, Arlo or like, that shiny guy did.
Schaefer Ellis.
Schaefer Ellis.
I could see Schaefer Ellis doing that.
Yeah.
No, that's what Toaster Fire said she did when she got it. I hope you're listening to this. Toaster Fire listens to podcast.
Yeah, I hope so.
She's on the next episode. I had something else I was gonna say was overrated. Stop looking at the segments.
Sorry.
I want to
Sorry.
That's okay. I'm not actually mad.
I know.
Overrated things. I think I've said the only overrated thing I could think of. What was the last thing you watched? Do you think it was just the Milo Murphy's Law season finale, or do you think you watched anything else?
Is that called YouTube?
You can talk about YouTube if you want.
I mean, I've just been watching random Geometry Dash videos on YouTube. I rarely even play that game anymore, but the videos are so entertaining. It has like an entire community around it, like a big community.
Talk about the Paw Patrol theory.
Oh yeah, Film Theory made this super funny Paw Patrol thing. It's like, I watched it and in the thumbnail it's just so clickbait and it's insanely funny. Such an innocent kids show, such a dark theory. He made a theory that let me think, that all the Paw Patrols were dying and getting replaced, and Ryan was just there. And Ryan so humans didn't die because dogs are replaceable, but humans aren't.
His name is Ryder, I think.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I thought it was Ryan because Ryan's Toys or whatever that.
Ryan's Toy Reviews or whatever.
And then
talk about the new Mr. Beast video too.
Oh yeah, the chocolate. My mom is obsessed with, like, not obsessed, but our family likes cooking shows. And then when I told my mom about Gordon Ramsay and being in Mr. Beast's news video, she was like, oh, "Wow, that's cool. That almost makes me want to watch it." Yeah, Gordon Ramsay was on the episode.
Did he
judge? Yeah, he did. He did judge.
Wait, but was the episode? It was a baking competition for part of it.
Well, the end. That was the finale.
What did they make?
Let me think. So one of them made like a boat, like, do you know the chocolate factory boat?
Yeah.
That goes.
They made
one of them made that, and one of them.
Cake that looks like it, or.
Well, just like, not really cake. It just had a bunch of ingredients like marshmallows and chocolate and a banana, and then another one just made an ice cream cone that didn't even look good, and then.
So you could just make whatever you want.
Yeah. with the ingredients you had. And then another one made something else, like a cake. I don't remember.
Wait, so that would be so weird to watch like a cooking competition that's, since it's at the end, would it be like 3 or 4 minutes long? It's weird. It would be. How long was it?
It was probably took 5 minutes of the video.
I feel like it would be weird to just watch a cooking competition in 5 minutes, since we're used to seeing hour long Great British Baking episodes.
That's because Mr. Beast probably puts more money into his videos than those shows do. Probably way more money.
It wouldn't surprise me. Mr. Beast is probably more famous than the Great British Baking Show.
Definitely.
Maybe not. Probably.
Probably, honestly.
Probably.
I mean, he's definitely more famous with the younger generation, maybe not with the older one.
Clayton likes the Great British Baking Show. He confirmed that.
I can see that.
You know who else? You know who else likes the Great British Baking Show?
The American British Baking Show. Who?
Arlo.
Arlo.
You mentioned that in a podcast once.
That sounds amazing.
That's so funny. I love that.
Matt Pat nailed it.
Nice. Matt Pat watches every show. He complained in a video once about how he has to stay up to date with a million shows at once so he can make theories about it.
He makes probably makes a video a week for all of his theory channels, and I honestly feel bad for him sometimes because how do you do so many theories? You have to come up with a theory, which is really hard, and then test it out. That just sounds so difficult.
There's a lot of people behind the scenes. He definitely doesn't edit the videos himself.
Yeah, but that sounds like a lot of work.
He has help. It's a big team, but I'm sure it's not easy. I'm not downplaying that at all.
Yeah.
What was I about to say?
He's probably the most, if you know what I mean, workaholic YouTuber that I can think of right now.
He works a lot. Most YouTubers work a lot.
Yeah, I mean there are some who sometimes this video took 4 hours and upload once a week to make. This video took 4 hours to make. That's insane.
Videos take a long time to make. What do you mean?
Yeah, I said this video took 4 hours to make, and that was insane. I was that's not that much time. And they upload once a week.
It takes a couple hours to make I remember my old videos took a couple hours to make a 3-minute video, and it didn't feel like it was that long. It wasn't sitting through a 3-hour movie since you were constantly doing things, but. It did take a while to make.
But I remember one Geometry Dash YouTuber. They were just I was watching a video and they were like, "This took 4 hours to make this video to make an edit," and then they were like, "It's so long. You should definitely like this." So, and they upload once a week. They have 100,000 subscribers. So why are you complaining? That's no work basically for a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Well, not no, but
Anyways, back to what I wanted to mention earlier is since we were talking about how Matt Pat has to watch a whole bunch of shows to keep up with it. Shay Frillis said one time that he's watching through 8 different shows at the moment.
Bro.
So he can keep up with all of them.
That's
crazy.
That's a lot.
Because he has to. It's his job reviewing movies and shows. Yeah. He hasn't actually even made a video about something I care about in a long time. Actually, I'm gonna look that up right now.
I confuse Shay Frillis and Arlo. I feel like Shay Frillis.
They're 2 of my favorite
Arlo.
YouTubers.
I feel like Shay Frillis is the Arlo of movies
and shows.
Yeah.
Let's see. The last video he made about something I really care that much about is the Sonic 2 review. Other than that, it's
I can't watch. I haven't watched that movie yet.
He made a Doctor Strange review, which I kind of care about.
I don't
Why
care about...
you should watch Succession, the greatest show ever.
Ooh, Succession! I love that show.
CIA. Actually that one I like that video. CIA is a really dumb B movie, but it's really fun to make fun of because the CGI is terrible and oh my gosh, we should actually we should actually watch that movie on the TV sometime. It's it's so much, it looks so much fun to make fun of. It's literally about an ape that works for the CIA and it's horrible. We should watch it together sometime. Anyways, that's off topic.
Yeah.
But yeah.
This has to be pretty off topic.
It's okay.
Oh, we should talk about my Marvel. It's fine. I just really
Marvel?
don't like Marvel. A lot of Marvel. I just don't like action movies for some reason.
Except for when you do.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I do.
It's very inconsistent when it comes to that.
Yeah. For some reason, I like some action, but not others. I don't even know why. It's some action I love, but some action I hate. The only Marvel movie I actually genuinely enjoyed
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse. But I absolutely hated No Way Home. That was absolutely... I genuinely got so bored for that. I don't even know why.
Wait.
I was expecting to like it. That was absolute garbage.
Okay. What's like an action scene in something that you actually liked? Like, talk about a couple of those, if you can think of any. Because you like some.
Some of the ones in Gravity Falls are good.
Like which ones?
The one in the clay episode. With the claymation.
Okay, that's a weird example.
Yeah, I don't know.
Didn't you like the Scarioki, the zombie one?
I like the zombie one.
I remember you mentioning you like that, but you don't like action and like...
Yeah, and like the taking over midnight, that was pretty funny.
What's action and stuff you don't like? I know there's a lot of examples of
most Marvel movies.
Yeah.
I get bored by action. It's not even scary, it's just boring.
Fair enough. I mean I don't agree with it, but I feel like I could see myself having the same opinion as you in an alternate universe or something.
Eli into the second verse.
Eli guy into the Eli verse.
Yeah, Eli guy into the
I gotta make that.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
And then I meet the other Eli guys, and then we have to defeat... Who would be the bad guy?
Agent Thomas.
No, that's Dangus' villain. Super Mario 6... If it was old Eli guy, it would just be probably something related to Super Mario 64.
Super Mario 64 animated Bowser.
Sure.
That's the super... And you're like, no, it's burning my eyes. And they make a bunch of jokes about how terrible it is.
Wait.
That's like most of the comments.
That sounds like something Mr. Alt would make. Mr. Alt, make Eli guy into the Eli verse. Make a fake movie cover of that. That's exactly the kind of thing you would make.
I would watch that if he made that.
But you wouldn't make the thing. You would make like a picture of it. Mr. Alt, you're probably watching this. Make that, please. I would be very happy.
Mm-hmm.
His main hobby is making fake Eli guy thumbnails and stuff, and listening to music.
It's kind of...
He's a fun guy.
Yeah, that sounds like cool. Like that sounds like a big Eli guy fan. Is he your biggest fan?
He's from the looks of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Good old Mr. Alt.
I have to admit, I haven't watched very many of your new videos. Modern Eli guy.
That's okay. I'll be honest, I used to not really care about Mr. Alt, but like after that last podcast, he's grown on me a lot. I really like Mr. Alt. He's a good pal. He's cool. He's fun.
His songs were interesting.
His songs? Like what?
on that one channel, like Topic, Joe the Poo Poo Man.
That's not Mr. Alt. You thought that Joe the Poo Poo Man and Mr. Alt
I thought you
were
told me that was
person.
Mr. Alt.
It's not.
Oh.
I feel like you made that mistake at a sleepover once.
Wait, I feel like but you told me I was right.
No, I didn't.
Well, I think so. I think someone told me I was right.
We probably said yes as a joke or something.
Yeah, but I thought... Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Video game... Okay, what video games have you been playing lately? Pretty easy answer.
Mario Maker 2. Surprisingly, some Geometry Dash, a little bit.
Oh yeah, talk about those.
Mario Maker 2, I've been doing Endless Challenge, normal, and I'm trying to get to 20,000, but I'm at 7,000 right now. Oh, I was just like, I'm bored. I'm joking. No, you're not.
No.
I want to get to a rank in the below 100 global rank. That'd be cool. And in Endless Easy, I play it sometimes. I've never made that much progress in Endless Easy, but you know.
I thought that was like your main one.
Yeah, I quit playing that a while ago for Endless Normal. Since I reached 10,000, which was my goal. You know, after you reach your goal, you're not quite as motivated.
Why is this your goal of all things? That's such an oddly specific thing to like have a life accomplishment of, you know?
Why is what?
Just playing a whole bunch of like I feel like if it were super expert levels, that would be different, but I don't know. Just my opinion. Oh well, not a big deal. Talk about Geometry Dash. What do you like about that?
I like watching the top ones. They're cool. And some people make really good Geometry Dash content. It's kind of like Mario Maker, but honestly has better. Mario Maker videos are honestly usually less entertaining than Geometry Dash videos. I mean, I rarely play the game, but it's fun to watch videos about it. Like, oh, new pod top 1, and it's really cool and stuff, you know. There's a lot of hype around it.
Yeah. I don't think I've played a video game in like a week, so.
Why should Eli never plays video games?
You can call me whatever you want.
Sorry.
It's fine. No, you're fine. What food have you been having lately?
I just had an apple. Just before this, I was eating an apple.
Did you finish that apple before we ate, or
no,
we started recording, or did you put it down?
I put it down. I'll eat it after.
You better.
I don't want to waste food like my dad always says.
What else did you have?
I had pancakes I made this morning, and.
Oh yeah, those were good. I took 2 pancakes and I couldn't finish one of them because it was just too much.
I finished that one.
Oh, good.
For you.
Wow, that was an answer to both of that was a response for both of us since I took it. That had to do with me and you ate it. Whoa.
Yay. But I didn't really have anything rather than pancakes and an apple. But...
What did we have for supper yesterday? I forgot. What did we even do yesterday?
What did we even do? That was church yesterday.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, we didn't really eat supper yesterday.
We didn't eat supper yesterday. Didn't we go for like a walk or something? Or was that a different day?
That was yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah, that was, I think.
Didn't feel like yesterday. Huh. I don't know. I guess we didn't have supper yesterday. How do I not remember yesterday that well? The days are just a blur.
I just ate Cheerios for breakfast. Oh, guy, I'm eating Cheerios for breakfast. Sorry, never mind.
What?
You always say you eat Cheerios for breakfast every time.
Because that's always what I have for breakfast.
I know.
What am I supposed to say? Should I start intentionally eating a more interesting breakfast so that I have something else to say on Pod Guy?
Only on the days you have Pod Guy. But now we don't have Cheerios in our cabinet.
So I'll be like, these days I'm gonna do Pod Guy. Okay, I'll make myself an omelet that day. I'll have some blueberry pancakes on that day since it's Pod Guy.
Yeah.
Sure.
You gotta do that. That's such a good idea. And then eat just other cereals.
On other days, yeah.
Sometimes for breakfast I don't feel like eating, so I just eat anything I can find, like chips sometimes.
Chips for breakfast?
Yeah, remember on that camping trip? I was so hungry in the morning because you guys weren't waking up, so I just literally just...
Wait, which camping trip?
The one that I had on the last day of school.
Ah.
I just ate a bunch of chips because I was really hungry and you guys weren't waking up.
Wow, what kind of... the Doritos?
Yeah, I just finished off the Doritos.
Aww. We needed more food at that camping.
Yeah. It was kind of nice not being super full and not wanting to do anything because you're so full. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, that was a fun... I haven't thought about that camping trip since it happened.
Wait, have you talked about the merry-go-round antics stuff? You could
probably.
You could talk about that next podcast if you haven't.
Maybe. I might.
He threw up 3 times on the merry-go-round.
2 times. And then
2 different times, but you threw up 3 times. So.
And then I puked again, like the next day, actually, because it was toasted fire.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That must have been so embarrassing.
Not really. I mean, I kept on anticipating it, so it wasn't like a huge surprise, but it was, yeah.
It's the topic of food, huh?
It does have to do with food.
Yeah, I mean, technically, puke is food.
What else was I gonna say? What have I been having? I had those pancakes. I didn't really have a supper.
Didn't you have a sandwich for lunch? That carb sandwich with the good bread?
No. Wait, that might have been... I think that was yesterday.
I didn't eat lunch that day. So I just had a bunch of, other cereal. Just sometimes when I don't have supper, I just sometimes have cereal.
Yeah.
Cereal's like our go-to thing.
Alright. Food. So we talked about food.
Mm-hmm.
Where's your favorite place in the world to travel to?
Where would I want to go? If I were to live, I kind of want to live in like Sweden or Finland or one of those Scandinavian countries because they sound so good. From the YouTube videos I've watched about science and like stuff like that, they sound like some of the best countries, and safe and like really good school system. They just sound like good countries. And Japan seems like a good country, not just because Mario Maker and a bunch of Japan people, but also because I've just heard that it's just a good country and people live a lot longer and it's peaceful.
Okay, I'll try to think of a place we went to in the past.
California.
Oh yeah.
Bam. We're gonna talk about that. Yellowstone. All I remember of that was a really cool scene. I remember driving through a big tree, and a really cool scene where we were looking off a cliff. That's the only things I remember from Yellowstone.
Yeah, and there was wasn't there like a buffalo or something that went by our campsite?
I thought you were talking.
Wait.
Yosemite, not Yellowstone. Come on, me.
That was we may as well
I remember a lot more from Yellowstone.
But yeah, Yellowstone, we went there, and I remember we were obsessed with Angry Birds. So one of my memories is that we talked out Angry Birds the whole time, and I
don't remember that.
drew them. This doesn't have to do with the park at all, but this is what I remember about it. But I remember other things too. I remember
I remember all the hats that flew off during the thing.
Yeah, we saw a bunch of geysers, and there were a bunch of hats that flew off.
Old Faithful, that was a good geyser.
Yeah, and then what?
The buffalo walked through our campsite. It just pooped on our campsite. I remember that.
It pooped on our campsite?
Yeah, there was just a big glob of poop in our campsite.
I don't remember that.
I mean, I think it might have been one of the campsites next to us.
Wasn't there a fire in the dumpster? I feel like there was.
Dumpster fire. Toaster fire should rename herself to Dumpster Fire.
I agree.
I do not remember that, but
I feel like someone mentioned that one. Maybe I'm making that up with something else.
I have no memory of that.
I don't know. I feel like someone was smoking and they threw it into the dumpster. Yeah.
Are you thinking of the?
Maybe it was another place.
Are you thinking of Spirit Mountain Fire?
No, not that. I'll tell them about the Spirit Mountain Fire. There's a place, there's a big hill and there's a bunch of grass around it near where we live, and somebody was smoking or something, and so they threw it at
no, that's our assumption.
Yeah, they threw it on the grass, and then just the entire place, no one noticed it for an hour or something.
No, we were at church then, and we just saw smoke in the distance, and I heard a bunch of firefighters, and they're like, what was going on?
Do you know how long it went before anyone noticed?
I don't know. I remember we were in youth group then.
Oh yeah, I was at.
I just saw smoke, and then a few minutes later, I saw fire trucks.
I was at Tech then.
Oh yeah, you were. That was pretty sad.
That was crazy. That
was a sad youth group because.
Yeah.
You and the boys weren't there.
Yeah.
I don't go to Tech. It's super sad.
Yeah. We were on places to travel. I think we both covered that.
Yeah.
Do you know any good jokes? Any ones that aren't super duper known that you can think of?
Huh.
I didn't think of one for this. I should have. Guess I'll
I
look one up.
forgot about the jokes one.
I'll look for one.
What kind of computer does Ronald McDonald use? A Big Mac. Ah, so funny.
Ooh. This one is stupid, but I love it. What do you call a hot dog on wheels? Try to guess.
A wiener dog.
That doesn't even make sense. Nope. Fast food.
Oh.
I like that. I think I read that in a Highlights magazine or something once. Do you remember Highlights magazine?
That could be like a burger or pizza.
I don't know what magazine it was, but I remember seeing that in a magazine once.
Yeah, that's like a reused joke. Fast food. Insert any fast food item. Yeah. Fast food.
I guess that's maybe a more iconic joke that more people know, but I haven't heard it in a while, so.
Yeah.
Oh well. Ooh, have you seen any particularly attractive people? As always, you can say a joke answer, an actual answer, or no answer.
This
is
what you said last time, I know, but this is popping right here. I'm joking. Eli Guy quote, I'm joking. This flower.
There's a flower in the room that I just grabbed.
This flower.
Yeah.
No, it's that dog right there. That dog above, you see that?
Yeah, because they can definitely see everything you're pointing at.
Oh yeah.
We're in the iconic room that I always use to record Pod Guy.
Yeah.
Which is my dad's office. We could have
that picture when I was 5. That's a cute picture.
We could have just recorded this in our room, but I like this environment for Pod Guy more because I don't know why, it just makes me happier.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good place to record. We're almost at 50 minutes here. I'm glad. I'm glad it didn't fly by.
That picture up on the wall is honestly super cute. I remember I drew that when I was like 5 years old, and Dad loved it. Just me and Dad going on a water slide.
Let's not tell them what it is so that they can just use their imagination.
Yeah.
You can just
it's
put
like
anything.
A 5-year-old drawing a picture.
Yep. It could be anything. Use your imagination, folks.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have a song in your head currently? If so, what is it? What music have you been liking?
There's this Geometry Dash popular level called Sonic Wave, and it has this Sonic Wave Infinity, and it's real good music. Something like that. I like Undertale music. I've been listening to that on my phone a lot lately. And Geometry Dash music is good, obviously. And then there's Deltarune music.
Do you like Deltarune music?
Yeah. Mario Odyssey, the soundtrack of that is underrated. Like, no one ever talks about it, but it's so good.
Have you listened to the Deltarune Chapter 2 soundtrack yet?
Yeah, I listened to a little bit of it before my phone died, and I forgot after that.
It's very good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I haven't been in a music mood lately, but Wooshi sent me a song from the Captain Underpants movie recently, which is
Yo
pretty
Ho
good.
Heroes. I've had that in my head because you were singing it when you were decorating for VBS. That was good. Yo Ho Heroes,
yeah,
yo.
But there's a song from Captain Underpants. It's called "A Friend Like You," and Wooshi told me to listen to it.
Me.
It's not even in my head, but I should listen to it sometime. Then I could see that song being on my songs that make me happy playlist. Yeah. I need to no. I need to add the Captain Underpants theme song onto there since Weird Al sings it, and that's Milo's voice. I should add that to my playlist of songs that make me happy because it's a pretty good song.
Milo? Wait, the Milo
voice actor, Weird Al. Do you really not remember the parodies Mom used to always play of Weird Al?
I remember I used to, for some reason, hate his parodies for a little bit because Mom used that eat your food or whatever parody to get me to eat my food, and then in English another time there was this one about word crimes, and then I had a bad taste in my mouth after that talking about grammar because I hate grammar. English ones.
I think every student that took English watched that. I know I definitely did.
Yeah.
I love Weird Al's
but I just decided I didn't like that creator after I watched that.
Weird Al has been in so many cartoons besides Milo Murphy's Law. Like, he's had so many roles. Like, he has such a cartoonish voice, and it just sounds good on a lot of characters. So.
Yeah, you always make those amazing animations to watch.
I've made one so far, but I might make...
Yeah, you gotta make more of the...
I might make back
hairs on my back, shaving. That one's amazing.
Let's not explain that.
Yeah.
Shaving hairs on my back. Alright, next we have comments questions. I almost forgot that, actually. I gotta go to the Pod Guy and look up what the questions are. I know we got a couple this time. In the Corey one, there weren't any, but...
Well, you did? Ooh, can I answer them with you? Maybe I know some.
Yeah, of course. It's for both of us.
Yeah.
Let's see. They're questions on the Mr. Alt one. James asks, favorite serial killer? Yes.
John Wayne Gacy.
Nice. I don't have an opinion on that. Second question from James. Favorite James moment? If you're gonna say something negative like Spim or Don Cocoa Beam, just skip this question. What's your favorite positive James moment?
I remember when we were dancing at the lock-in, and then James started going crazy with his dances. Remember that?
Kinda.
Yeah, that was cool.
I liked when James was just such a sleepy child, so we laid on Dangus and Wooshi and Nick's lap, and mine too. I think his head was on my lap, and so I put my hand on his face, and then he started licking my hands. That was so funny.
That sounds amazing.
I hope you remember that,
This
James.
is slightly negative, but not too bad. Remember when he made us all listen to his awful music?
Buddy Holly?
No,
when
not
he
that.
sang that.
No, like, remember in the middle of the night, poor Dingus got this really bad headache after listening to that music.
Yeah, he mentioned
just
that
really
in his episode.
Oh yeah, that was kind of funny. And then Dingus had a mental breakdown. That was really funny.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's the only I guess that was the only question we had. Huh. Wait, there might have been one more. Oh yeah. Are you doing good in school? School's over, buddy. I passed all my classes though, and that's an achievement.
Yeah,
for me.
I mean, I got a C in English. My parents weren't too happy. That's fine.
A C is like a B.
I mean,
for me.
In English, I really struggle in English, especially. This teacher I had this year has really strict grading for English, so it's hard to get a good grade in his class. And I just didn't get that great of a grade.
Wow.
I got a really, really, really low C.
No talking about school on Pod Guy.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I know.
Nick almost did. One time, so
School's
I stopped
overrated.
him. It's not overrated.
School's
it's perfectly rated.
Whenever anyone mentions that school is good, it's overrated.
Because no one likes it, so it's perfectly rated.
Perfection.
Anyways, any last words you want to say to the audience? This is you've been waiting for this the whole time.
Don't die and goodbye.
Wait, was great.
Are you gonna end it here? No, don't end it here.
No, I gotta say my last words. When you're like sending a letter to someone, the taste when you like lick the envelope, the taste is always kind of weird. I'm saying that because I'm looking at it right now, but like the taste on the envelope is never that good. Oh, I just thought of something. They should make like.
It always tastes like sweet.
They should make like a candy flavor that's like the flavor of the part where you lick on an envelope.
I feel like that should be a novel thing, not actually for like real.
That sounds like something Archie McPhee would make.
Yeah, we should talk about that.
Envelope flavored.
Oh yeah, envelope.
Or candy.
I remember our Archie McPhee candy once ruined multiple vegetables for me, like peas, carrots, and corn. All those vegetables were ruined by Archie McPhee candy.
Do people actually know what Archie McPhee is?
I'm not sure.
I don't even know if that's a popular thing.
Our aunt always gets us this box of really random but amazing stuff called Archie McPhee.
And they're a bunch of like joke
for Christmas. Yeah, some are actually really funny.
Thing.
Some are really funny.
Like, oh man.
Tardigrades.
Yeah, Archie McPhee is always fun.
I heard the word tardigrades on YouTube once, watching a video, and I just remembered it.
Wait, what is that?
It's like a bug kind of thing.
Bug thing? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
It's a bug.
Anyways, yeah, I said my last words, so... And we're at a good length for this, actually, a lot longer.
Let's try to get it to 1 hour.
It's fine.
Please.
You don't have to try to get it to any length.
It'll be unsatisfying if it's not an hour.
Nah. As long as it's like over 40 minutes, then it's fine. So... Yeah. That's all, so say it with me. Bye!
Goodbye!